Hi gang, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com, and this is why you should start with cold calling if you're a beginner investor or a real estate agent. Now, let me summarize it one more time. If you're a beginner investor, it doesn't matter if you're trying to wholesale deals, fix and flip, whatever the situation may be, or if you're a beginner real estate agent, it doesn't matter if you're trying to do buyer side or seller side or commercial, you should start off with cold calling. Now I'm going to go through a bunch of different reasons why I'm going to try to persuade you why you should start with cold calling. But let's get out of the way. No one likes to do door knocking. No one likes to do cold calling. Why do people do not like to do that stuff? Because it's hard work. You're going to get rejected. People are going to tell you no. So that's the bad stuff. Now, let's quickly talk about some of the good stuff before I go into why you should start cold calling if you're a beginner investor or an agent, or intermediate or expert. But today I'm going to focus on beginners. The good stuff is that cold calling is free. It generates you a lot of money, and you can get all types of listings. It doesn't matter if you're an agent or an investor. For example, in my real estate brokerage firm, we've gotten many deals over $1 million just by cold calling and getting doing a listing presentation, getting them, and then selling them on the MLS with other realtors that brought the buyers. As an investor, I bought many properties as a landlord by cold calling, and I worked with the homeowner direct. I was able to get owner financing or seller financing or buy their home at a deep discount, usually like 50 cents on a dollar, 60 cents on a dollar, and sometimes even more of a deep discount. And I use these techniques by cold calling, and this is what I'm going to share with you. So some of the benefits of cold calling is so much. I don't want to go into it, but just know that it's free and it works. It doesn't matter if you're trying to get low-end homes, median homes, or high-end homes, because I've gotten multi-million-dollar properties by cold calling. Now, this video is for beginners. If you're a beginner investor or agent, one of the primary reasons that I want you to do the cold calling is because most of you guys have come from a different wildlife of background. Some of you guys may be secretaries. Some of you guys may own a restaurant that went under. Some of you guys may be a stay-at-home mom. Some of you guys may be, hey, I just got fired. So most of the people that come to the dojo I deal with, they don't have sales experience. And they never done, for example, listing presentations. They never had asked someone for the money. Hey, pay me or sign here. So it doesn't matter how great you have leads or how many people are calling you. If you don't have the ability to talk to people, okay, to gauge their motivation, to filter them out, to ask for the money, to build rapport, it doesn't matter how many people are knocking on your door. You're not going to be able to convert only that small percentage that is basically looks like you, has the same kind of personality, or they like the same thing. But all the other people, you're not going to be able to relate with and help them out. So one of the most powerful things with cold calling is that if you're new and you never had a business, or you never done sales, or you never done one-on-one talking, or it allows you to get a lot of experience. It allows you to get a lot of rejection. Yep, you heard me right, rejection. Because what I want you to do is go out there immediately and get rejected. People tell you no, 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 because you have to feel that. If you try to avoid that, then you're not going to have success. Okay. Then once you feel that rejection and you realize, hey, this is normal. For example, when I buy houses as Mr. Investor, I may put 100 offers in and only get 2 or 3 accepted, because I'm not buying houses like most other people, 90 cents on a dollar or 100% on a dollar. I am truly buying houses at 50 cents minus repairs, 60 cents minus repairs. I don't care if the economy's up like this or like down. The mathematic formula is what I teach is the same. Now, just because there's a lot of fools out there that are willing to pay 90 cents or 100 cents or on a dollar, doesn't mean that I have to be that or my students have to be that. Okay, guys? So anyway, that's a different story. So cold calling, I want you guys to do cold calling is because it builds you experience. If you're a secretary or you never have been in sales and you just become a realtor or real estate agent, or you want to become a wholesaler, Okay, you have to be able to deal with people. So one of the first things with cold calling is you get rejections really good. So you realize that this is normal, okay, in this business. It doesn't matter if you're an agent or an investor. You learn how to build rapport with people, how to talk to them. So for example, if I'm talking to a motivated seller and they're from Africa and they have a hard language barrier and they have a heavy accent, so you may think I have nothing in common with them. But my ability to build rapport with that person is the same as if I met someone that looked just like me, okay? So this is what I'm trying to teach you, and you're only getting to do that by actually going into the batting cages because you can study it all day long how to hit the ball, right? But it's totally different when the ball's coming at you, right? Because every ball or every human being is different. Some of them are curved, some of them are slow, some of them are fast. So you have to learn that, and the only way to do that is to get in the trenches, we get in the batting cages, and keep swinging till you're able to learn that. Now, you could sit here, and the easiest thing is to learn this idea and go to seminar and learn this idea and learn about this investing and this marketing and this funnels and this thing, okay? But again, end of the day, you're the one that has to get into the cage and hit the ball. And that's why I like, my next reason is, this is why I like new beginners to do the hardest thing, because if they're not willing to do this, they get to know instantly this is not for them, and they could go on their merry way. Because there's so many people out in the world that are what I call, they like to monkey around. 1 minute they're on X great idea, next minute they're on the next great idea, and they're always monkeying around. So to put it nicely, it's better for you to realize this is not what you want to do as soon as possible, or realize, hey, dude, this is what I want to do. I can make a lot of money, and I'm good with people. I might not have sales experience. I might not know how to talk to a seller, how to give an offer, how to do this, or how to do a listing presentation, a buyer presentation. I might not know how to be the greatest at it, but by me talking to people, I like it, okay? So there's many benefits of cold calling for new investors and agents. I went through some of them. A lot of rejection, okay? You get to be in the trenches and get your hands dirty so you can learn to work what you've learned in class or in real estate school or any of these books you buy, okay? You're not gonna be able to do that until you actually get in the trenches. The next reason why I want beginners to do it is, this is very, very important, and this is the way I do business, is I like to use no money, okay? What does that mean? I like to use my imagination. It's like, see, a lot of us think that, for example, I'll pull out my money real quick. We think like this is important. Like, hey, this is like money. This is the power. But this is just a piece of paper, okay? The real power comes into your mind, okay? Again, I know like you may be defeated right now, or you may have some challenges in your life that you fell down, and you may not have the courage or the self-esteem and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, you have the power. The power is in here. The power is not going to college and then they give you some kind of degree. No, they actually dumb you down. You have the power already inside you. You're smarter than the iPhone, dude. You're smarter than the iPad. You're so much smarter than any of this stuff, right? So you have it all inside you, okay? So why I like new investors and realtors to cold call, besides the other things that I mentioned, is that you get the power of free, okay? So the way I did it is I would get on the phone when I first started my business, do the cold calling, make the money. Then I will use that money, what I call house money, not my money, not the banker's money, absolutely not the banker's money, not the credit card's money, not even my family's money, dude. I don't like to do any of that. My own money, but it wasn't even my money. I use sweat equity, like I'm teaching you right now with cold calling. You do that, you get your first deal, then you use all that money, all of that money. You don't celebrate it, or you don't go and buy stuff with it. Now you can, I'm not telling you what to do, but what I did is I would take all of my money and then I would use all that money for me not to do the cold calling. Hire a virtual assistant. If you're taking my VA course and you know what I'm talking about. If not, you could hire someone in America to do that cold calling for you, okay? So they're spinning the wheel. Now, so basically, when I first start something, and this is the way I'm letting my students do, I get in there and I start digging the ditches myself. Yep, it is very hot, dude. Yep, I'm gonna get calluses on my hand. Yep, that's gonna be sore, right? But I learned everything about it. I learned about the shovel, the dirt, how long it's gonna take me, how long it's gonna do X, Y, and Z. Okay. Then once my seed gives me a harvest, then I take that harvest and then I systemize it and I have people come and do it for me, because now I've already cleaned the toilet. I already dig and I've got a lot of experience. I know exactly how long it's going to take to finish. What is a good job versus a bad job, and I'm an expert at this. Okay. And then I hire people to come do it for me. So my next point is what I just kind of touched upon, is that by getting into the ring and hitting the ball over and over and over, okay, even if you're going to fail and you're going to get rejected and you're going to have some successes, you're going to learn this business really good, where you can systemize it and then you can pull yourself out and have other people do it for you, okay? And that is the other reason why I like cold calling, because you could systemize this and then have other people do it. Now, one of the main problems that I hear all the time is that, for example, new investors come, okay? Now, let's say they have a lot of money. Let's say they have a business, or let's say they're doctors, and there's a lot of them, okay? Or let's say they come and they have no money. It doesn't matter, okay? They're thinking, hey man, I'd rather just pay somebody $120 to do my cold calling for me, okay? Well, the problem is that you haven't get into the dirt and dig, dude, right? You haven't done that. So you haven't built the calluses. You don't know how long it's gonna take. You don't know what a good job is. So whenever you start training someone else to do it for you, you're exponentially grown ignorance. I mean, I'm being really, really mean, but again, you're exponentially causing chaos. And guess what? You're paying for that chaos with your own money and your own time to manage these people. So it's definitely a no, dude. Okay, no. The very first thing for new people is to do it yourself and keep doing it. Don't do it for a day or two. You keep doing it till you put some money into your pocket, all right? Then you take that money, and then if you want, you keep doing it some more. You put some more money in your pocket, or at this time, you can go and hire people to do it for you. But I highly recommend that don't just take your first paycheck and go party or whatever. Do a couple of deals. Learn how to talk to people. Learn what a motivated seller is. Learn what a motivated non-seller is. Learn how to relate with people. Learn the business. Do all this stuff for free. Because if you go in there and spend money on, let's say, Facebook ads, will people reach out to you? Absolutely. Here's the thing. You don't know how to talk to people. Let's say you don't know how to engage. Let's say you're great. You have a great mouthpiece. But having a great mouthpiece versus understanding the business and asking specific questions, open-ended questions that you really need is two different things. So even if you have a lot of money, you want to spend money in advertisement, you want to speed up the process, you're not going to go anywhere far, okay, because you don't know how to do it yourself. It's kind of like you want to start a pizza business, all right? You never made pizzas before, but now you want to start a pizza business, and you're going to hire people to make pizzas for you. You're going to hire drivers. You're going to make preppers. You're going to have the kitchen staff. You're going to have the cooks. But the problem is you don't know how to make pizza yourself. You don't know how to make great pizza. You don't know where all the deliveries are, how to prep it up. So you're going to hire all these people on your salary, and it's going to be a chaos, guys. It's going to cost you money, and you're not going to have success. So what am I saying? Okay. What I'm saying right now is that I have a course right now called Call for Profits, Calling for Profits. And that's what it does. I teach you guys the systems that I've used, that I train my VAs to use to do cold calling for me. Now, if you're a beginner, this is a great way to start, because calling people is a very, very uphill thing. It's like you're scared to do it. You don't know what to say. You don't know how to build a report. You don't know what kind of questions to ask them. And my course goes into all that. It's 33 advanced video training that I teach you how to leave voice messages, all the stuff you need to get the kind of results that I've gotten from whatever business I've done. I've always done cold calling. When I used to own a personal training company, I did cold calling. When I own a moving company, cold calling brokerage firm, cold calling investor, still do cold calling. Now, it's not me doing the cold calling. I have different advanced where I have machines or virtual assistants to do them, but that's more advanced. But if you're a beginner and you're going to use machine, or if you're going to use, hire someone or a virtual assistant, then your chance of success is very slim, dude. It's this much. Can you do it? Yes, this is America. You can do it, dude. Okay, but it's very slim. Now, if you've owned a company before, you own a couple of companies, then your odds will increase dramatically, because you probably know what's going on more than versus someone that's been a secretary, or someone that just lost their job, someone that never had a business and they're going to become a real estate agent. okay? Or they're going to come become a wholesaler, okay? Or your odds are very slim because you don't know the business. So simply put, guys, I highly recommend going to MrNoFluff.com and downloading the Call for Profits. I'm having a pre-launch, and I'm basically giving it to you for free. Okay, it's like 87 cents per video, and there's 33 videos. So I'm giving it to you for 87 cents, less than $1, guys. And what I want you to do is I want you to take it, implement it, make some money for yourself, dude. Make some money, okay? For 87 cents almost. All right, make some money, and then repeat. Make some more money, okay? Don't spend any of your own money. Just keep that money, okay? Then reinvest, because once you implement my stuff, you know that stuff is going to work. Reinvest, okay? Make more money. Come reinvest, and let me help you grow your business. Having systems, having people to do the work for you guys through automation. We live in the best era ever, and we live in the best country ever right now, America, guys. So if you have any questions regarding cold calling, leave a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and hustle and bustle. I'm about to go ride some bikes, guys. Let me set up systems for you. Peace.